Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to Wednesday Night Chat with Angie and Ebby. We got Love and Marriage Huntsville on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for however many episodes they gonna give us. So we gonna get into it. Our nerves are worked. We hope you had a
I know
happy
it worked.
4th of July or 15 days after Juneteenth, whichever one you celebrated.
Oh, I called it Juneteenth the remix.
Okay, the remix. Whichever way you celebrated, I hope y'all had a good time. Maybe I got a few announcements
Oh,
or shout
we
outs.
got church announcements. Okay.
A couple of church shout outs real quick.
Okay.
Today is the 5th. It is my 9-year anniversary. So happy anniversary to my
Happy
husband.
anniversary to you and Mr. Cheeks.
Is
Oh wait, that's not his
king.
name.
Now Cheeks is my son. Cheeks is my son, not my husband.
I said Mr. Cheeks because your
But my
name is Chris My Cheeks TV, so he's
right,
Mr.
it's
Cheeks.
dedicated to my son, not my husband. So Mr. Cheeks
Oh,
is like my son. I don't know. But anyway, happy anniversary. If he ever watches this video, he probably won't, but if so, you got the shout out. And it's Kamisha's birthday. So
yes.
happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday, Mish.
Kamisha. And I hope you had a great day for your birthday. So let's get into, I guess, love and marriage. No, we called it love and
Love and
disaster
bad.
of a marriage.
Love and disaster, love and bad choices, love and why in God's name.
Love and God ain't tell you that. All of that.
So if live video does not end within 5 minutes, why? Oh,
You must got a message on your phone.
I did. That's crazy.
You only got 5 minutes, so let's make it fast. First, we're going over episode 1 and 2. So let's get into the looks of the ladies real quick. We got Latoya in the red, Christina
Mhm.
in the purple, Colby in the green. Which look you like the best?
None of them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, okay. If I have to choose the red, I don't understand what's happening with this purple dress with this fur on the. I don't know
I
what
love
that's
the drama of
about.
her.
Of course you
I
do.
love the drama of the ponytail.
Hmm.
The other two I could pass, but I love the purple. That's it. Okay. Ebby is not feeling none of these looks.
No,
So let's get into the
no.
couple. Because you know one thing me and Ebby is not going to do, and that's take notes.
Hey,
So
we not.
not
Not
gonna
gonna
do
take
that.
any notes. None of them.
So we're gonna go couple by couple and then jump into a couple of hot moments in the first two episodes. The first couple is Brandon and Christina. Now I'm gonna say this right now. If I see one bang yang curl flip come down
Friend.
this man's forehead with that bun, I'm not reviewing this show no more. It will be canceled.
I don't like you. What you mean? What you mean, friend?
I see one bang, one curl come down that man's forehead with that bun, I quit the show.
Not you quit the show if the man has a listen. We done seen it in plaits. We done seen it in the man bun. I want to see it down, like maybe in its naturally curly state, and see what that looks like. But this man in 2 episodes have given us 15 different hairs.
I'm just telling you, he can do whatever he want with that bun. But if I see a curl in the on the forehead, I'm done.
What? Let that man be.
But anyway, I personally believe these two are playing with their marriage on this show for entertainment
So
value
here's my thing. Why do you think they're playing though?
because it's just too much on episode 1 and 2. It's very clear that if they're not playing, he's a cheater, he's a liar, and he keeps you in an insecure state where you don't trust him. So I don't understand why you even with them. So it's hard for me to watch because I'm like, why are you constantly lying to this woman when lies don't need to be told? If you at the club, babe, I'm at the club.
He can't be at the club. Well, I don't even think it's the club that's the issue. It's his communications with other broads. That's the issue. Like, how are you having full out conversations and emotional conversations and talking down to me with another broad and then think I'm gonna be okay? Because it couldn't be. I'd have knocked his block off. It's not synthetic love, so stop saying that. But yeah, I would have clean knocked his block off. Couldn't have been me. It could not have been me. Cause what you mean?
What I don't understand is
I'd have broke his fingers and some. I mean, though, so don't go back
he's
me.
disrespectful in the marriage. He's disrespectful in the marriage and the way he
Mhm.
communicates to his wife. But this is why cheating should be
Love and Marriage Detroit.
a non-negotiable because ma'am, if the man cheated on you 11 years ago and you stay with him, you can't be so insecure about his job.
Right. You gotta either, if you gonna forgive him, go ahead and forgive him. And this is what my mother taught me about forgiveness. But when you know you've truly forgiven somebody, is when you treat them like the offense never happened.
Mm-hmm.
I, however, don't possess any of those things. So I'm taking it with me to the grave. The Lord gonna ask me about this when I get in front of him. I'm taking it with me to the grave. I'm so sorry. There is no, not with things of that nature. That's my line in the sand. Listen, you're gonna have to talk to God about it because you can't talk to me anymore. That's it, it's over. Get away from me. Why are we still? I think she wants to find a new job. Listen, if you are going to forgive infidelity, you got to show enough forgive it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say forget. I didn't say go back to being blissfully ignorant about who this man is or what he got going on. But if you're going to forgive, you can't be like every 30 seconds, who you talking to? Who's that on the phone? Who we texting? What's going on? I'm looking
And
at you with my good eye, sir, because clearly you can't be trusted to do the right thing. Because when I left you on your own to do the right thing, this is what you did. You cheated. So now it's sitting on the table. I don't even know how you come back from that. I can't come back from that.
well, if you saw, he said he didn't do the do. He said, now I don't believe it. I believe he cheated. So I don't really care what he said because he's a liar. But he said all he did was text this female artist that, he tired of his wife. She talked too much. She nagged. I'm 1 foot out the door. Like he was
that
talking
was
to
the preference to open her up so she would open her legs for him. That's what
right.
that's what that
That's
was.
what he's saying. That's what he said. Now I'm saying I don't believe it. I believe he cheated. But he said all he did was have negative communication about his wife to a female artist. That's why she doesn't like female artists. I don't believe that. I believe you cheated, sir. But to Christina, I need for you to understand the industry that your husband is in. He's in the music industry. They go to clubs, they go to shows, they go to events, they damn near live in strip clubs. They the ones who keep the strip clubs running the music industry. So if you can't handle your man being and not trust him in those environments, you can't require him to get a new job. You need to find a new man.
Or he need to get a new job. If he listen, if they have made up a resolve that they are going to be together and they're going to try and reset their marriage after his infidelity, and she says, this is my deal breaker, you've got to find something else to do because clearly my trust with you has been broken. And in order for us to they have to come to some kind of resolve. Again, this is about talking about your boundaries. This is my boundary, and I'm setting this particular boundary. And either you meet it, or I'm gonna go and take it back to the house, and you can go somewhere else. Cause You promised, you stood in front of God and our families and promised it was going to be me and you till the wheels fell off. And you broke the promise, beloved. You broke it. I didn't break it. I was here at the house waiting for you to come home like a good dummy. I was sitting here waiting, la la la, he's so great. I love him. And you was out talking to this broad and talking about me slimy to this broad. So no, you're gonna have to do. I feel like you're gonna have to do something in order for me to feel better about this situation. I'm gonna need you at the office.
Men cheating in the office too.
What does she do?
She's a social media influencer.
What? She ain't got no office. Her office is at the house. She always at the house making content.
I'm saying if he goes to an office job, he can still cheat in the office. It don't matter what kind of job he got. If he gonna cheat, he gonna cheat.
Very true.
You see the man on the tub.
But it's less likely, but it's less likely. Well, no, because
no, it ain't.
Call centers be cheating like a motherfucker.
People cheat.
I'm sorry, girl. It's the man you picked. You gonna have to throw that one back and get another one.
Throw him back. Pass down to
Throw him back, daughter. Throw him back. That's not the right answer, sis. It's not. It don't
matter the profession. Men is cheat. If he has cheating in his nature and he wants to cheat, that's what he's gonna do.
That's what he's gonna do. And clearly that's what he wants to do. First of all, I need him if they gonna make it work or whatever. If she needs reassurance. Now wait, hold on. How long ago did he cheat?
They said 11 years. They said it was at the beginning of their marriage.
You still holding on to it? He hasn't done anything in 11 years to provide any reassurance that he won't reoffend in that same manner to where you like, if he even looks at a broad wrong, it's a problem.
I believe they're playing in our face or TV, or he constantly cheats with the artist. And I want to know what artist has he broke out of Detroit? Like who has he made famous?
This feels like a pipe dream. Because, sir, we don't know you. Who are you?
Right. But I'm not going to his clients
because I don't believe. I feel like he worked down to the call center for real. Like something is. Listen.
Well, he in somebody's studio. He is a song engineer at his company in 2017. He slept with LaBrittany. And who is LaBrittany?
LaBrittany from Love and Hip Hop?
She said add allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly.
Allegedly, he slept with LaBrittany from Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, so that's 6 years
ago. He a sound engineer.
Oh, Big Sean was with him before he became Big Sean. Okay. Detroit people, let me know because I ain't never heard of him.
I ain't never heard of this man either. So he be the one to get him to where they take off and then they leave him and then they flourish after he gone. So that's what I heard. Now I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
I heard his paperwork not correct.
His paperwork is wrong.
I don't know these people. But okay, I don't know LaBrittany, but Tracy said that's it. Okay. He helped people get big, and then
they be like, "Peace out, thanks."
People do that all the time, but okay. These people are quickly on my fast forward list because I'm tired of her crying and I'm tired of him lying. It's unnecessary. What else y'all got going on?
I don't even like the way he touching her in this picture. It looks like an assault to me. Ugh, I can't.
Okay, well, let's quickly get on to the next picture. Up next is Russell. What's his wife's name? Kobe.
Pastor and First Lady. So...
the wannabe pastor and the don't want to be first lady.
First of all, sir, I just want to say if God revealed to you that He wants you in ministry, because there's a calling on your life,
Mm-hmm.
I know how that works. I have a calling, the whole thing. And you didn't share it with your helpmate, or it wasn't confirmed by her, that's the big thing. The Lord should have said something to her as well. If y'all two are a married couple and it's one, if the Lord said it to you, He most assuredly would have said it to her. So that when you come to her and be like, this is what the Lord told you, it's a confirmation of what the Lord already told her. And I don't feel like the Lord told her that.
He probably ain't tell him that either.
Well, I didn't want to be the one to.
Look,
I didn't want to be the one to say it, but oh my God,
these people are messy. I thought I would like this couple.
I
in
did
the
too. When they was first talking, and she was like, "Oh, my husband don't go to the club because he just don't club. He don't like the club," and that can be true. Listen, my lash. Oh, not you want to act the monkey.
The club is not the only place where sin happens.
It's not. Sin happened at the grocery store.
Everywhere. So you talking about your husband don't go to the club, don't mean he can't be disrespectful. Look, this is the couple I don't like because he throw Bible verses in her face to get her to he want her to do. And I'm not with that. I like, matter of fact, let me shout this. I'm so thankful. It's my anniversary that my husband is a strong enough man to where his wife can be a leader. I can have my own dreams, my own goals. I ain't got to do what nobody say. He's confident enough in a man to have a helpmate that is his equal, not someone he feels like he has to throw scriptures at to keep in control. I don't like men like this. And it drives me insane to watch because she bend at everyone. Like she couldn't even express her anger. He talking about God said don't be angry. God said don't have wrath. No, sir.
He said don't be quick to. Let me be very clear, sir. He didn't say don't be angry. He said don't be quick to anger. Don't let everything trigger you. That's not what the Bible says, sir. That's not what it says, sir. So
right.
if you're gonna quote the Bible to me, quote it right now. That's not what it says.
Because I'm like, she can't even express her disappointment in your actions without you pulling out the Bible to whip her back into control. And I did not like that.
What she needs to do, two can play that game because for every Bible verse he throw at me, I got one for whatever he got going on. Sir, what we not gonna do? Because Jesus talked to me just like he talked to you, beloved. That's not how that works.
Right.
That's not how that works. I wish the hell. Sir, if you could get on an elevator, and somebody told me the other day, I heard somebody say, love is a lovely place for you to be able to go. Because get there quickly. He said he pulling out that he just learned that verse last week in his Bible terminology class, and now he pulling it out to throw it at his wife. No, sir. I need you to study to show yourself approved and rightly divide the word, not just pull it out when you feel like you want to get it on top of your child. Go to hell. Mm-mm. This is why I'm not a this shit right here, because you get cussed out fooling with me. You sure will. Absolutely.
You got cussed out real quick, and then we gonna pray, Lord, forgive me for cussing his ass out. But
no, I'm not asking the Lord for forgiveness because I meant it. No, I meant it when I cussed him. No, I asked for forgiveness of stuff that I feel bad for that maybe I shouldn't have done. And oh Lord,
maybe you shouldn't
talk to me and forgive me. If I actually meant it, I'm not asking. No, because I meant it, Jesus. I absolutely meant to cuss him out just like that. Absolutely.
And he know your heart. And he know your heart. So he know you.
And Lord, you knew I was going to do it before I even did it. You listen, Jesus. You knew I was going to cuss this nigga out before we even got here. So I don't. How's that work?
Okay. Now, this is what I want to know. because I don't agree. I don't
Okay.
feel bad at Kobe for running her mouth at that anniversary picnic
I do
because
not either.
right,
I
I
don't
feel like
either.
she was having conversation. Her husband told her Brandon has a new artist. And so she in
So she
conversation
didn't
at
get
the table
no memo
asked
saying,
her,
"Oh, the wife don't know." Oh, all of those things. She didn't get any of those caveats
"Mhm,
to the conversation. He was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, bop 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 bop," and that man never said, "Oh, it's a secret. Don't tell my wife." Why would? Because why would you have to say that if you ain't doing something you ain't got no business?
right,
Hmm.
right. She was just having conversation. So I don't feel like she was running her mouth too much. Now there's another situation where I feel like it's somebody else that was running their mouth. The person I dislike the most on this show. But
Not Big Bertha.
is that what you call him? Because I call him Teddy.
Oh, God. Listen, I call him Big Bertha because,
He
here's what we
remind me
do.
of that teddy bear from back in the day. You put that escape in, that
The Teddy
cassette tape in.
Ruxpin.
Yes, that's what he reminds me of.
Yeah.
Old, tired, and needs something new. But anyway, let's go ahead. I ain't really got too much else about them. Um it seems like it's gonna be some kind of social media influencer wars coming up later because she's a social media influencer as well. I don't want to see the ladies get into it with each other because these men have enough for
They
y'all to
got
be.
enough art with each other, just the
Yes,
men. They
yes.
don't need to add anything to it.
Let's get into the last couple before we get into some key events.
Okay.
Latoya
I
and
don't like his face. Ugh.
look,
His
when
face
this
makes me
man,
upset.
now maybe I misheard the
How
episode.
much older is she than him? Because I feel like she's older than him.
I don't know. They ain't tell us their age. She's definitely more
Tracy,
mature.
how old is he and how old is her? I'm gonna ask Tracy, and Tracy gonna get back with the answer.
She's definitely more established, more mature
She is.
than him.
Like, why does she listen to his food? Do you see her? She be rolling her eyes. She just let him talk. She don't give a damn what he be talking about. She was like, all I know is you just have my dick ready when I'm ready and shut up.
I believe that's why he has this woman hating men need a voice club. Because I read the little bios on the Oprah Winfrey Network.com. And
Okay.
they said she's the breadwinner of the family. She's a doctor, she's a
Mhm.
physical therapist, and she has a wine company. And they just say he doing something over there with Live Nation. He, like you say, he probably answering the phones for Live Nation or whatever he doing. And I guess he has
Maybe
some.
that's his. He don't he have a podcast or something?
I don't know nothing about this man. I don't like him, so I
I don't
didn't
like
do
him
it.
either. It's something about he's got a punchable face. That's what that is.
He
Like,
does.
every time I want to punch him in his face.
He has that face that only the mother can love, and
No,
his
because
wife.
I'm a mother. No, that ain't it
I
either.
said his mother.
She don't like
His.
him either. I made an executive decision. That woman don't like him either. He full of bullshit. I'm sorry. Listen, I tried.
I don't know, but his issue is he had a dream in Atlanta, and his wife told him to bring his ass home. That ain't gonna work. And I feel like if your wife is making all of the money in Detroit, and you just got a dream in Atlanta, bring your ass home and dream up here. We ain't got time.
Wait, he got a dream in Atlanta.
Remember, he moved to Atlanta for some kind of dream opportunity job.
Yeah, to be with his boyfriend. God, child. Please, please. Let be fucking for real. Please, please. You was thinking it.
Allegedly,
No, I wouldn't have let you. That's what was my thought. That's what he was doing in Atlanta. He was with his boyfriend. Cause don't he look like he got a boyfriend? Don't he talk like he got a boyfriend?
In my mind, I didn't think boyfriend, but
That's
I
not
did
what you
think
thought.
someone else. Now it could have been a man, woman, non-binary, whatever they wanted to claim.
My money is on trans. It's a trans woman.
But I did think, because he's up in here crying about Atlanta next episode, he had somebody else in Atlanta. Because I don't understand why you had to go all the way down south to find your dream job when you in a major city that's known for music.
His job wasn't in music. He don't do music, do he?
I thought he was in the music industry. He
No,
was
I
working
don't
for
think
Disney.
so. I don't know nothing besides that whack ass man movement bullshit he be talking about. He was working for Disney Marvel Studios. I probably wouldn't have came back. I'd have been in Atlanta too if Marvel Studios want to talk. Listen, want to pay me some monies? Sure would. Pack it all up and move to Beverly. What you talking about?
Now that's just what he said. We don't know what's true.
I don't know. It's probably Tyler Perry Studios. I don't know.
Right, because I ain't a Disney in Florida last time I checked.
I know, but they do work all over the place. So they record. They do a lot of stuff on Tyler Perry Studios lot. So I don't know. I don't know.
I would bet on Tyler Perry, and I just believe. I feel like he don't work. I feel like he has a dream. He wants to make it big.
What is his dream? What is his dream?
Well, he talking to his boy Brandon. They about to do a music showcase to showcase some artists soon. I don't know. I feel like he wants to be known because look.
Known as what though?
Shout out to Kamisha. Shout out to Maud. Everybody who got a little interview with this man. It seemed like he just wants to be the breakout star of the show. Like that's why he's on television. That's why he's messy on this show. He just wants to be talked about. I just feel like he wants to be famous, and
he act like he never been punched in the face for real.
I'm sure he's got punched in the face plenty of times.
Not the way he be. Not the way he be. No, not the way he carry himself. He ain't been punched in the face for real. For real. Not where he came with a broken nose and some missing teeth at the end of the situation. No, he ain't been punched in the face for real.
I feel like he only talks disrespectfully to women. He has equity with men. So that's probably why he's never got punched with enough force. But
listen, I got the force.
I'm sure he's been slapped a couple of times.
I fix it, Holy Ghost. Like I don't understand who would listen to him. But again, I feel like that about 90% of the red pill in the manosphere. Like, who's listening to y'all? Who is listening to the foolishness that you spew out of your mouth and be like, yep, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's good. Mm-hmm.
Look, he found somebody to love him. So
sure, Jan.
Shout out to Latoya, where it looked like you could do bad by yourself.
Like I don't understand. This coupling makes absolutely
no sense. It makes no sense. None. Because she's so established. I don't know why you would want to be with this trash ass man.
He's not even cute though.
And he's not even cute.
That's like this 20%. 20% of that is he not even.
Now let me know, Abby, in the chat, because maybe I misheard the conversation. But when they were talking about invitations to this little wine party, didn't he say no uglies invited?
So how did he get into the door?
That's what I was thinking. I said he must be staying at home.
Because sir, why are you here? If there's no uglies invited, how did you get here? No ugly's supposed to be here. Sir, what are you talking about? That's not even how. What? No.
But let's get into the event where he runs his mouth talking about, oh, but we was at the club last night. When he was the one who said
insert foot into mouth.
He said that shit on purpose. I don't believe it was a slip. I think he's messy.
He did it on purpose.
He's like the Giselle Bryan of the show. He's gonna get the scene popping.
Not the Giselle.
And you know how I feel about her. So he wanted to get the scene popping. He said that on purpose. And the wife, and that's another reason, Brandon, sir, why did you have to lie to your wife? Just you could have just told her you was in the club.
No, because she don't trust him. So he
But
couldn't
you
have just told her. But and then he lies to avoid the conversation because she doesn't trust him, which just adds on to the fact that she can't trust you.
right.
Nigga, if you just gonna lie to avoid us talking about the fact that the trust is still not repaired 11 years after the offense, what have y'all been doing in this last 11 years that you haven't even made the modicum of repairing the foundation that was cracked when you did what you did? That I still can't even trust you in the club without me. Listen, if I got to do all of that, I don't want you. Never mind.
Let's get them off the thing for
I'm
now.
gonna just put my iPad and my lashes and my curling iron. That's gonna be on that side of the bed. Is the bed's just gonna be full of appliances? No, I'm gonna get my rose and my iPad, and I'll be all right. I'll be fine by
I
myself.
think it was the babies because those kids look to be under 6. So maybe he cheated and started popping out babies with his wife. So you know how some men feel like the family will get her to stay, like she ain't gonna leave me as long as we got these kids. So maybe that the 2 kids shut him up for a while, and now that the kids are a little bit older, I don't know. It couldn't have been
I
me.
can't and then when I call you, if you my man, answer the phone. And why are you giving me attitude? Hi, baby. I just wanted to see your face. I ain't got to call for no reason. I don't need a reason to call you. It doesn't have to be, I'm calling you for X, Y, and Z. I want to see you. I want to hear you. You my nigga. You belong to me. I just want some of your presence for a second or two.
Or I'm just checking on you. And I don't feel like it's anything wrong with saying, hey, I know you. I was just wondering what time you going to get home. You know.
Exactly. Wait, what's going on? Everything going okay? You good? You need me to Uber eat you some food? I know the studio sessions be long. You all right? That type of thing. But what you want? I didn't want anything, but now I got an attitude because why the fuck are you talking to me like that? And now it's
she's fighting like, okay, well, what you doing? Because why you sound weird. Why you got an attitude?
What's happening? Why is this happening now?
That's why I really think they playing. And if they not playing, this show is going to tear your marriage up.
It is.
It's going to tear it up. But we'll see. We only on episode 2. Let's get into the comment that you hated the most when he called old girl a little girl, because she wanted to know what I wanted to know. Why are you so invested in their marriage? Worry about LaToya
before she leave your ass, and then you gonna be working at the Burger King trying to pay your rent.
Right. And rent is sky high. So worry about LaToya and stop worrying about what Brandon and his wife, because I don't forgot. Oh, they are going to, I can see it if they stay on this show. But so he told old girl to stay in the little girl's place. His boss is at this table. She ain't no boss. And that his wife is buying up all the buildings in Detroit. And so she needed to be quiet. How did you feel about that?
First of all, what is your wife buying buildings got to do with me and or you, beloved? Let's
the question at hand.
Or the question at hand. So again, if I gotta mind my business, then your fat ass should mind your business as well. Cause wasn't nobody talking to you for you to be butting into these people's business. First of all, you gonna take up for this man who's done yet another thing that he shouldn't have done yet again. First of all, I just want to rewind for 30 seconds. If this had been my anniversary party and you show, hey friend, and you showed your ass at my anniversary. Do you know I'd have went, listen, I'd have flipped that whole picnic table over. I'd have flipped it over. Cause what? You here to enjoy our love, and now I find out all out the clear blue sky, you got this new artist that you ain't told me nothing about. I didn't even know this was happening. Now it would have been one thing if he had said, "Oh, there's this artist. I haven't signed her, so it's nothing official yet. I was going to talk to you about it and get your input on blah 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 blah." If he had come to her before she found out from a third party, then this might not have been as bad. But for them to
It
be
would have
at their
been.
anniversary party and we supposed to be celebrating our love, and a stranger I just met knows more about what's going on with your business dealings than I do, the woman you sleep next to every night. That's a problem, bro. It's a problem. That's a big
I
problem.
agree. That's what 2 of the 3 marriages having a problem with.
When I say I would have picked that wine glass up, child, call the police because it's about to be an assault.
And I
That's
don't
what's going to happen.
understand the issue. This is your bread and butter, sir. You signing artists is how you feed your family. So what's the big secret?
Are we sure he's feeding family? Okay, I'm gonna shut
I
up.
don't know who feed nobody over here. I know who feeding
Because
who.
I feel like maybe his engineering. Oh, it's just as wonky. I feel like the engineering part possibly feeds the family. I don't think his producer like situation is what's doing it. I think it's the sound engineering.
Well, they get paid good money too. I mean, they have a nice life. You living in a penthouse downtown Detroit.
That could be all her influencer money. He'd be
It
like,
could
you be
be.
signing brand deals. Okay. Like you said that, like,
He
okay,
did
first
say
of all,
that.
you said you be signing brand deals like it's the same thing as me entering into
A
a close
relationship.
working relationship with someone of the opposite sex. It's not the same, but it's not the same. It's not the same. And this you signing artist is a side job. Your sound engineering is your main job. This producer, you want to be Diddy shit, is a side hustle, my nigga. So it's not the same. It's not the same.
Agreed. Look, they're going to be on the next divorce list of the reality show thing. And if they not, I can see every last one of these couples this turn into love and marriage to single and
Love
mingle.
and divorce.
Yeah. For all 3 couples, all 3.
If the pastor can just get his mind right and stop using scriptures to browbeat his wife, and listen to her, they might be all right. They might be.
They might.
That's a strong might.
Because I'm thinking from my mindset, she might like that kind of stuff because obviously she likes something if she's staying with it. Because she sure got quiet when the scriptures got to flying, but it wouldn't have
Maybe
been me.
that's her kink. People have different kind of kinks that they
That's why
like
I
to
said
do
it couldn't
different
have been me.
things. So maybe is that therefore unto you. Get her where she need to be. I don't know.
Look, that's why they say it's somebody for everybody.
It has to be.
Those 3 on this show could never be for me.
Yeah, not a single one. Not a single one. No, thank you. Return the sender. I don't want it. First of all, I know the Lord doesn't want me to be anybody's first lady. I know that in my heart. I just don't think that's what he wants for me in this life. I don't know. And with every tattoo, it just reconfirms for me that I don't think. Could you see me as somebody's first lady? Somebody gonna get cussed out and they feel
I would personally rather have a more down to earth first lady than someone who holds airs and turn around and use the scripture to beat me down. I'd rather have a more tattooed, down to earth, talk to me in some real talk because I'm a real person. I'd rather have that as a first lady.
But they gotta be nice to people. And
Yes,
I don't have the capacity. The amount of compassion and love you have to show to people who don't mean you any good as a first lady is astronomical. I would be the first lady.
but
I would be the
that's
first
what's
lady
wrong.
everybody talking about.
We need
'Cause
more.
I would be the whole back up off of my husband type of first. No, baby,
And
we're not
I
doing
appreciate
that.
that more. That's more real than first lady sitting back, meek, what they call it, meek, mild, timid, quiet. They see what's going on. They see what their husband's doing, if they're doing anything. And they're just like, the Lord will get me through it. The Lord
Mm-mm.
says forgive.
No,
He
because
really
listen,
just a man. Men mess up all the time. He's not a God. He's a
ain't no
man.
grace. Ain't
No,
no grace over
right.
here. Listen.
I would respect a more real first lady who acted just as human and real as these ministers do, because that's something we could look up to, because that's what the ministers do. They be like, look at my wife, she forgave me, she's sitting over there quiet, she let me do all this. No, I need somebody to set an example to, like, no, we ain't having this over here, because that's real life.
Right. The pastor would be there with his eyes swollen on a Sunday, and I wouldn't be in service. He's like, you won't be seeing the first lady because I done fucked the thing. And so she left.
We need to see more real life in the church. Not everybody in this world is holier than thou. It's a hard standard to live up to.
It is. It is. And you can fall down, just get back up.
And just get back up.
Just get back up and try it again. That's
But
all.
people in the church love to pretend like they don't never fall.
Listen, I fall all the time. Listen, you push me too much in church and get cussed. If you really want to be, listen, let me be very clear.
I've got the most
At
angry
the altar, I'm gonna try and be as respectful as possible. But if you push me too far,
some of
I'm
the
gonna
most
give you exactly what you're looking for.
respectful people to me has been in the church.
Mm-hmm. Child, I just got. Did I tell you I got called into the office?
The church office.
Yes, I got called into the pastor's office. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened, child. So apparently somebody has an issue with me and how I respond to criticism during during praise team rehearsals. And
y'all.
because people be giving their unsolicited advice. I didn't ask you for anything. Go talk to somebody. Please get out of my face. Go somewhere. Okay, Captain Obvious, thank you. Why would you tell me something I already? Please go sit there. Why are you in my face? So apparently somebody ran the pastor crying about it. And so he called me into the office to tell me. And I was like, well, who is the person? Why wouldn't they just not come to me and say something? And then I he's like, well, people, I said, the Bible says, if you have an ought with your brother, you're supposed to go. The first thing you're supposed to do is go to your brother. If your brother is not receptive, you go get a neutral party and come back to your brother a second time, and try and resolve the issue. You ain't never. I said, okay. Well, they could have just called me if they had an issue. If they had an issue, they could have just called me. If they don't have my phone number, then they don't know me well enough to have an issue. So therefore, they can keep it. Now, what the hell we talk? My brother is so rude. We was talking about Love and Marriage Detroit and the man who said that the Lord told him to be a pastor, but the wife is like, the Lord ain't told me none of that, and I don't. And then we ran into me being a first lady, which would not be the appropriate thing to happen because I'm mean. And I personally don't think I have the capacity, the love box capacity and compassion.
Abby, they let Shawnee O'Neal be a first lady. You could be a first lady.
But even her, I think she's not. See, my brother's like, you can't be a first lady. My brother knows me. He knows. He don't
I
nobody
don't have
that one. He knows. I don't think I have the because pastors and first ladies have to have a heart for God's people that is full of love and second chances and compassion and all of those good things. And
You say
with
that
me,
somewhere.
oh, see, and this is another reason. My brother says because the moment I hear some shenanigans, I'm airing that church out. See, so sometimes it might not even just be me because my family ain't wrapped too tight. Neither. But she has the capacity to be nice. She has the capacity to be nice to people. Sean?
She has the capacity to be fake.
That's right. Listen.
She knows how to
listen, you got I'm gonna give you 3 strikes. And I'm not, and we all grown. So, and I have to have a husband who knows me for real, inside and out. My brother said being fake is fine. Being fake is not fine. He said most pastors are fake. Oh, Jesus.
Most first ladies are fake too. So let's not even pretend like
listen, and I don't have the capacity to be fake in that manner. Because my brother had to check me in this one area because I used to do it to him all the time. Because my ability to care is short for a lot of stuff. And we could be like in the middle of an argument and I stop caring. And then and you could, we not even, Jesus, he trying to spill tea. Stop it.
He ain't spilling it over here because I can't see it.
He said we was under a pastor that was fake. We are, and I'm still waiting for him to go to jail. But I digress.
I ain't gonna say nothing because we all know some.
I don't have the capacity to be fake, and you start arguing with me, and I'm gonna want to argue with you at the beginning, but then as soon as we get like you get really revved up into your argument, I'm gonna start caring, and then I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna stop you right now because I no longer care about anything that you're talking. I don't care. I do not care. I want you to save yourself the arguments and all of that because I have stopped caring what you talking about. Am I? Oh, he's triggered. He said, yeah, don't do that shit with me ever again. He hated that I used to do that. Like we would be having like a discussion and like I would really be into the discussion at first and then just the ability to care about the conversation. I stopped caring. And I would tell him, baby, I love you, but I don't care anymore. I don't care. And he hated it. And he had to tell me. So I had to stop doing that with him. I still do it to other people. Because if I stop caring, I just stop caring. Him, I'm just going to pretend that I care and continue to argue with him until he feel better about the situation. But everybody else. Oh, you don't think the problem is that she don't want to be a first lady. You believe she don't think the husband is anointed. Listen, that's what I said. Listen, when he told his wife that the Lord said that he was supposed to be a pastor or go into ministry, that should have been a confirmation of what the Lord had been telling her. Loretta, you hate it too? Okay, I'll stop doing it with you too. Jesus Christ. All you got to tell me is that you don't like it and I won't do it to you. Because I love my friends and I respect their feelings. And if they hate that shit, I won't do that to them. Because I care about your feelings and I love y'all. But it takes a lot to get past my wall.
Yeah.
Listen, because I don't care about a lot. Again, if the Lord told that man, oh, you're supposed to be in ministry, this is what you're supposed to be doing, boop, 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 wop, wop, wop. And the Lord ain't said nothing. You have you? I don't remember that.
Well,
I don't remember that. I love you. I don't remember that. But I won't do it. I won't do it to you again. I promise. I won't do it again. I won't. I won't. I'll swallow it. And I'll continue the conversation. Even though I stopped caring like 20 minutes. I mean, like a legit stop caring. But we will let the conversation hit its natural conclusion, and then hopefully.
You do it every week on Ready to Love.
Cause I don't care. I don't care. I don't be care. Listen, and listen Friday. When the shit it's coming back on Friday.
Yes.
Russell doesn't give pastor even his dealings with his wife doesn't seem like how a man of God should operate. Hey, baby daddy. I don't like the way he talks to her. I don't like my baby daddy gonna come in here and confirm that that I should not be a first lady. Baby daddy, you can chime in on this. The question of the day is, would I be a good first lady? I don't think so. Pastors have a certain air about them, but they're also human. And sometimes how they treat their family is not how they treat the people of God you're supposed to be looking after your family souls. Mm-hmm. Not I'm the first lady of the YouTube church. Well, there's that. That's probably the only church I'm in. He said, oh, my baby daddy said my spirit could, but not my mouth. Well, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong, sir.
That's only because some people can't handle the truth.
Well, yeah. And I'm
a truth handler. I'd rather you tell me the truth than to be fake and phony with me, or to tell me what I want to hear. I like people to tell me what I need to hear, not what I want to hear.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, listen, and when I have time to prepare, I can summon the compassion to have the conversation, the hard conversations. Oh, my son said I might, minus the tattoos. Son, you are so judgmental. I love you. Jesus. But my son thinks he's my daddy. They all on TikTok. My son thinks he's my daddy for real. He could listen, whenever we get on, he's like, young lady. Sir, I'm the mama. What do you mean? Young lady, do you need it?
It just be different, but I would be more hype if my first lady had tattoos and cussed a little bit, because I feel like she real. Lord, is that thunder? Please don't be thunder.
Listen, I don't know, but this first lady conversation keeps coming up with me, so I don't know if the Lord is trying to tell me something.
You don't know who's coming down your pathway. You sure don't.
Listen.
What's his initial? A M? That could be minister. Listen. And then the pastor had the nerve. That's what's wrong with y'all heathens there. Oh God. My brother is stupid. Listen, I just in the past, and after we had the meeting, he was like, first of all, I want to thank you for being open, and not cussing nobody out, and not cussing in this meeting. No problem. I don't just be cussing willy-nilly. I have to have a reason. People push me to cuss. I don't just I just don't do that. Not in certain situations. But is it
raining? Is it raining?
It is storming outside. Yes, I can hear it bamming against the window. Pray for the Wi-Fi.
Xavier. I've gotten better with the cussing. I'm trying to curb it and squeeze it down so I don't be cursing as much. It'll still pop out every once in a while, and I do have some decorum and some and respect. If I cannot cuss around my mama,
you know how to act. Yeah. I say, you know,
I have some decorum and respect. You got to push me to a place for me to be disrespectful to you in that manner. Like if we're at church, like you got to take me there. Like you got to say something crazy to my mama. Then all bets are off. And not only may I cuss you while we at church, you might catch a hand or two to the face. Bop, bop, bop. Mink, mink. I don't know. Because I don't play. I don't.
Leave the mamas out of it.
Not I curse right before I lead praise and worship. Oh my God. Don't listen to my brother. He ain't got good sense, y'all. He ain't got good sense.
Leaving them outside. Jesus.
Listen, but he turned around to me. He's like, we talked about my grief journey and all that other stuff, and me actually talking to a psychiatrist and sitting on somebody's sofa. And he was like, because you got the oil on you, because you oily. I said, oh no. Hello, my son. Hello, sunshine. My son then popped up now on the TikToks. Hi, son.
Hey, son. Well, let's talk about something else. I know you don't watch this show, but I want to know your opinion about it because everybody was talking about it over the weekend, or I guess the past few days. It wasn't really the weekend. I guess it came out that Love and Marriage Huntsville, you know, Kimmy has cancer.
Oh, yeah. Her little raggedy ass husband talking about, I know she got cancer, but I still need my dick sucked. So she's going to have to hop to with cancer or no. Excuse me. In a nutshell, that's what he said. That's what the man said. That's what the man said. Not that's Johnson and Johnson. Sir, don't do that.
Do you think Carlos likes these type of men who are like misogynist and
he like got a radar because he keeps picking them?
I said the same thing. I was like, why is every man he picks for these shows just beat down on their women and they got to be so submissive?
This is why we not together right now, because of that shit you just said, sir. My baby daddy talk about it ain't throat cancer. So I need you to go to the hottest part of hell, sir.
Log off now. Just go ahead and log off of the Tick and the Talk.
He said it ain't throat cancer. I hate you so bad. Fix it. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
I didn't like the fact that he said he needs sex. Not that I want sex, but I need sex. So my wife is willing to give me what I need. Like you couldn't go rub yourself off while I'm needing to heal from chemo and radiation.
Like it's one thing if I'm in the mood to drop down and get my eagle on, but don't be trying to push your peen in the back and in the small of my back when I just came from chemo and I feel like I gotta throw up, sir. Come on. Okay, so let's.
I would say just go ahead and cheat on me. Just go ahead and find you a little piece.
No, because then I'm gonna have to kill you. That's not how that works. No, ain't no cheating over here.
Go ahead and find you a little piece and let
you a fleshlight.
Because he said she's suffering through it to meet my needs. He used the word suffering. Why would you want your wife?
Are you enjoying the fact that she's suffering through it? That's my question. How are you enjoying it if she's suffering through it? Like she's legit like, okay. So you okay with having some here, man, damn pussy. That's what you're trying to say with us? That's what you're trying to say to us.
He says she just roll over. So he just needs a hold. That's all it sounds like. Just roll over, give me a hold.
Flashlight, something.
They got the sex stores where they say they got the vaginas or the little plastic vaginas to do that.
Now he give me 7 pumps and he.
I don't care.
Not 7 pumps.
Most people have.
Wait. This is my question. Carlos is heterosexual? I thought Carlos was gay.
He is gay.
Oh, because she said, he dreams of being a red red pill, blue
I
pill,
don't
whatever.
understand the red pill, blue pill thing. I ain't heard of that before.
Okay, so here's what it is. There's the manosphere community is kind of separated in between the red pill and the blue pill. So in the matrix, you can either have a blue pill where they call you a beta and a simp because you respect women and you're not a complete dickhead, or you can take the red pill and see how life really is, and you can be a misogynistic jackass who thinks women shouldn't have rights or be able to talk in most places. There's that. So when you hear red pill, blue pill, that's what they're saying. It's
So
from
red pill,
Matrix.
evil, blue pill, normal.
Blue pill. No, not blue pill is just the opposite of the red pill ones are the ones that's the issue. The red, think Kevin Samuels is
I
red
never
pill.
listened a day in my life to Kevin Samuels, but
But
I
you understood what he was
right, I
trying
get it.
to. Okay, so he is considered the godfather of the red pill community.
Well, who is the blue pill?
At this juncture, I would say this guy named Destiny. His name is Destiny. Yeah.
I don't know Destiny, so I don't know the
He
reference.
was this white guy who be giving these red pill men the business. Because he'd be like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you say that? And then he's really, if he's like autistically smart, like he's like a savant, like he's real smart, and he goes and does these debates, and them people ain't never ready. Them people and Abba and Preach are, and yes, they're not really any pill, but Abba and Preach are the closest to a blue pill. I don't think
You want the
Godfather
blue
would
pill,
be
right?
accurate. So Rolo Tomasi is supposed to be like the grand high poobah of the red pill community, but that white man crazy than the shit house red.
I don't give a damn. I don't.
Girl, he big crazy. He put a tweet out, child. He put a tweet out about the quickest way to becoming a high value man. And one of his things was to have a vasectomy in your 20s so you don't get nobody pregnant.
Well, if you don't want to pay no child support, go ahead and do it. Because that's what happened.
But no, but here's the thing. This is with the caveat that they can get it reversed in their 30s so they can have their family.
I ain't too mad at that. It's too many men
No, you
out here.
should be mad at that because that's bad advice. Because the longer you wait after you had a vasectomy, the less successful it is to have it reversed. You should not be having.
Just wrap it up. Put the condom on.
Put a condom on. Be careful. Watch who you stick your dick into. It's not that hard. Men have been doing it for centuries.
They really have.
Like it ain't rocket science. Just watch what
if you don't want to have a baby, it's millions of ways not to have one.
That's all I'm saying.
And it only costs $9.99. I'm not sure. Maybe condoms with inflation, but it seemed like they should only cost $9.99.
Yes, we know Rolo Tomasi is a made up name. That's his nom de plume.
I ain't never heard of any of these people.
But once you do, it's like going down a rabbit hole, and you will be stunned.
I won't
know how you hate the word submit, girl. When I say it's some of that stuff gonna get under your skin, and you're gonna be like, you should just go straight there.
I would turn it off because I just
like some of the men just be saying any and everything. The child got on there and told the people that with every child a woman has, her value as a woman lessens. And I really wanted to ask them, did her value lessen, your mama's value lessen when she had you? Is that what you're saying? You lessened your mama's value as a person? Because that's what you did. In essence, that's what you just said, beloved. You said what you said. The ones I hate the most are Sneeko and Fresh and Fit. Sneeko, I almost thought had gotten some common sense, and then he took a left turn.
Where do y'all find these people? I ain't heard of none of these.
All these people are on YouTube, baby. Oh God. All these people. Once you get sucked into the vortex and then the stuff start popping up, and then you see all manners of stuff. You see all manners of stuff.
I'm not even gonna Google my name. Because
Don't,
I
because
don't want to be angry.
them fresh and fit boys, they need prayer in their lives. First of
I
all,
think I've heard.
they got on Beyonce's internet talk about they both black men. One is from the Caribbean and one I think is Sudanese. But if you did not know their nationalities, you would just from first visual the two black men got on Beyonce's internet and said with their whole ass chest, oh, they was talking about the dating app Black BLK. That dating app. Oh, we've never tried that app. I guess it's good if you want to date a Tamika or a Letitia, but we not night riders. We don't dabble in the dark.
Then please move on.
They can't because that's how they make their money is talking crazy to women. And
To
and
me,
and
those kind of
and, and
women.
talk about how you make somebody a high value man, and they seem to equate high value man with a man who makes like six figures, who makes a lot of money. They ain't said nothing about who
Is
this man is
moral.
as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Is he emotionally intelligent? How does he treat his mother? How does he treat those who are quote unquote underneath them? Um, I'm not gonna Xavier.
Since I don't know what what do you think?
It's nothing about the content of their character. It's just about their wallet. You are baby daddy. I would consider you. You have value. You are not valueless. According to them people, you would be a simp. They would call you a simp, baby daddy. It's not true, but that's what they would call you. It just is what it is. Like they hate Russell Wilson because he married
He
Sierra
respects his wife.
and he loves his wife and he loves his children. They want you to only marry women with no. They don't want you married single mothers. They don't want you dating single mothers. Um,
Jesus.
and have value is what they call slaves, who they really liked. I listen. They're stupid, so I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. And then they let that white woman get up there on all of these shows who look like my third toe. Get on there and say, man, say this girl don't research nothing. She just get up there and just repeat all of their talking points that she don't fit none of the descriptions. So they want you to be young in your 20 something. She about to be 30. They want you to be a virgin. She clearly is not. Uh they want you to be quiet in the corner. She on there running her mouth all the time, but she steady repeating the bullshit that them niggas be saying. Talk about some women shouldn't have the right to vote, and like she said slavery was embellished. Like she saying, oh man, it's a crazy stuff. I said, oh, she hasn't been punched in her face either, and she I feel like she needs somebody to come and whop her upside and maybe knock some sense into her. Because everything that you say, hey, Amber, everything that you say, beloved, would count you out for a high value man. Because you don't fit none of the criteria that you spouting a high value man should want in you. How?
Most of them don't.
Because if 2 plus 2 is 4, and 5 plus 5 is 10, baby, what you talking about? What you even talking about?
I couldn't even listen to it.
Listen, I be sitting there just sometimes when I want a good laugh, not 22 and 50. Listen, we not gonna talk about Anton Amos Daniels. We not gonna talk about that man because he do a lot too. And then everything is black women's fault. If it rained yesterday, it was a black woman's fault. If it was cold, it's gonna be cold tomorrow. That's a black woman's fault. Thank you, boo. It's just my sweatshirt. I just put a sweatshirt over top of my dress. That's it. All of it, it's always a black woman's fault. It don't matter. If the listen, all of the men being in prison is black women's fault.
Oh,
It's
really?
everything.
It's our fault. We want to be
It is our fault. It's
taking
all
care
our
of
fault.
families
That's
by
what that man said.
picking up
He
all.
said everything is our fault. So I don't listen to him. And then he be in that same little raggedy ass Versace robe every time I see him.
How did you get started down the rabbit hole?
It was a mess. I'm subscribed to Abbott and Preach, and that's how I got introduced to Fresh and Fit, because they had a beef like a year or two ago, and Fresh and Fit said something crazy about Preach's wife. His wife, who don't be on social media. They thought they saw a picture of him with his wife. It wasn't his wife. It was a co-worker, a fellow comedian that he had taken a picture with, and they just assumed that woman was his wife. And the lady is big. She's a bigger lady. They called that girl all kind of beluga whales and said she was ugly and this, that, and the third. And then they told him to get on the boat and go back to his country and all manners of stuff. Not knowing that man was in the military and what this professional fighting. And they got all in their feelings and said, well, we'll fight you. Not knowing that man said, okay, I'll be in your city next week. Let's find a gym. And I'll fight the both. I'll take you one at a time. I'm gonna whoop your ass, and then I'm gonna let you in, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. And then both Fresh and Fit said, like, we didn't really think he was he wanted to fight us for real. He was just saying shit because what? So they punk asses came back a year later. I guess they went to the gym and got their weight up and felt like they could really talk to him now because they refused to meet him. Yeah, they got real quiet, baby. They got real quiet. And now here they come back and went on a 2-hour racist rant calling the men monkeys and with a Ku Klux Klan hood on his face. This is a black man calling yet another black man, calling him all types of monkeys and niggas and all this other stuff with a known white supremacist giggling in the background. Child, I can't. It's too much. It's too much. Like, why would you do
that? I don't have time to anger myself. I couldn't.
Child, it'd be funny to me. I'd be like, yeah. I look at it and I'll be just like common sense really don't be common to people. And it'd be amazing some of the things that people spew out of their mouths. And you just be like, but that doesn't make any. And
it's amazing that people can say it, but how many people don't have common sense that be sitting up there listening to it and being in their amen?
And concern the fact that these niggas don't know what they talk about.
Right.
The one boy, they call him. He calls himself Fresh Prince CEO. I don't know what that young man does for a living besides this podcast. I don't count his dollars like that. They be on sugar baby websites. Say it again, Xavier. He talk about he been with 1,000 women
that he had to pay for.
First of all, sir, use a bold-faced lie. You can barely talk to the broads that be sitting next to y'all on y'all podcast, and you expect us to believe that you done finessed 1,000 women out their coochie. I give you 10, maybe 15 who was stupid and didn't know no better. But you want me to believe I am grown. I am somebody's grandma. You want me to believe that you done finessed 1,000 women out their coochie. Child.
You can finesse anything for the right price. If they on the sugar baby site, you can get anything.
But 1,000, he's not even 30.
Well, he exaggerated the number, but
by 995, yes.
I could probably. I don't know this man, but I could believe it.
Let me get you a picture.
Let
Oh, let me get you a picture.
me keep this.
Why
And
is that
that's
something?
great.
It's not. That's our question.
That's
It's
nasty.
not. It's not something to brag about.
Because I remember on Love Island. Oh, I thought your lights went out. I'm like, damn, it's raining over here. On Love Island, the man was like, he slept with 100 women, and the women were turned off. They was like 100.
Let me get to the images.
What's his name? I'm on Google.
Put,
Preach.
put fresh and fit into it, and then I tell you which one is which. It's not a flex. It's not a flex that you think that you done conned 1,000.
It must be the short, dark one.
Yes, that's the one that said he finessed 1,000 women out their coochie.
Lies.
I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you.
He'd have to be a billionaire to pay for 1,000 women. He's
The
not
other
here.
one is the one who was running around calling the boy a monkey with the
They should be shame. I don't want to hear this.
It's a bold face lie. It's not even a kind of a lie. It's a bold face lie. It's a bold face lie, y'all. There's you can't tell me.
He couldn't tell me 100 and I wouldn't believe it.
Thank you.
He put too many zeros on it. Maybe 10. He might have paid for 10.
He needs Jesus in his life. They both. Ugh. But they don't like black people. So it's
I don't like them neither, good. I like for people to tell me when they don't like me because I don't like you either then. Fine. Let's move on. We don't have to interact anymore.
exactly that. Cut it off. We done.
Okay, cool. I know where I stand. Let's move on.
Oh God, that tickles me every time I say it. He said 1,000. He said it with his whole chest. Then he told this incredible, let me tell you this incredible fictitious story he told, right? About how he was somewhere and he met this NBA player. And the NBA player they was exchanging information because he said he invited the NBA player, said, I'm having a house party, come on by the house. And he said the NBA player went to put his information in his phone on his Instagram. They was going to talk to each other over Instagram DMs, I guess. And he was like, oh, we follow some of the same people. How he would know that by putting his name in, I don't know. But then he said he went to the NBA player's party, and the NBA player threw 3 women at him to have a threesome, foursome. I don't know. That later on that night.
Why?
He said,
why would a stranger say, hey, give me your Instagram? I don't care what NBA, NFL, baseball, whatever. Why would a stranger say, hey, give me your Instagram? I got 3 women I want you to fuck tonight. Come on over.
He said he was inviting him to the party.
It sounds like the NBA player invited him to be fucked by him. And because what other reason would a man care who you fucking on? I ain't no man. I don't know. I'm not a man. I don't know. But I would assume men don't really care if you getting some or not, unless they in the deal getting some too. So that's what it sounds like to me.
I don't know.
Let me go ahead and put this up here because I don't know. It's what it sounds like to me.
Not the allegedly side. allegedly.
I mean,
that's a real story that he told.
It just sounds like he left another penis out of it. He made it sound cute for his show, but that's not what really happened because that doesn't make sense.
It does not. It says it's not impossible. There's a whole scandal when a football team invited a bunch of peoples to an orgy on a boat. Well,
Right, but everybody was fucking on the boat. They wasn't like, hey, you come get fucked on the boat. Everybody was fucking on the boat.
I think everybody was fucking at the party too. I
He
think
didn't
that's what he
say
was
that.
saying.
He ain't say that. If it was an orgy, you would have said that.
I can't. Friend. Okay. Well, Jesus. Listen.
That makes sense. We're all going to have sex on the boat, not hey, we have some women on it over here and we would like you to get fucked on the boat. No, we're all going to get fucked on this boat.
That's too. I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
I'm still stuck on it. He said it's a he done finessed 1,000 women out their coochie. That's where I'm stuck right there. I don't believe anything else that man says because he said he done finessed 1,000 women out their coochie, and I believe he's a liar. So
he couldn't even finesse me to look at his picture on Google for longer than 5 seconds. So I don't believe it. I couldn't even look at that man pitch. You saw me put my phone down. Okay, that's enough. He couldn't even finesse me to look at him on the phone for 5 seconds. That's only enough time to say, hey, my name is Fresh or Fit. And I would have, okay, bye.
Listen.
That ain't even enough time for him to pull his wallet out for some women to get interested.
Listen. But no, they're a bunch of hypocrites and they need prayer and something. I don't know. Because that man said you got to sleep with at least 50 women to be high value.
What kind of value is that?
I don't know. Because the more women, according to their logic, this is how it works. The more women that men sleep with, the higher their value. But the more men women sleep with, the lower their value. So who are y'all sleeping with? How's that work?
Right.
Because the math is not mathing. It's not mathing at all.
They're having sex with each other. Well, that's what they said. Because remember back in the day, every woman had to be a virgin. If you had sex with anybody, you were ruined. Go on and be a spinster, whatever the name is. Is it spinster?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
sit over there for the rest of your life lonely. So who are these men fucking if everybody was a virgin? Each other.
Sick. Done. Come get me, God.
I done lost my comments. I didn't hit a button. Oh well.
Oh Lord.
I don't know how to work this damn.
Quintessential said the equation is wrong. It's not. The math is not math inappropriate.
It's not mathing.
I don't believe they have as much money as they do. They be looking real regular. They do. But sometimes it's the regular ones
that have the most.
That have the money. Sometimes.
Because everybody
I don't believe that to be the case here, but sometimes. In Muslim countries.
He was passed around at the party.
My thing is that we got a lot of men out here that you just don't like women. And that's okay. You're sexually attracted to women, but you don't actually like women. Like you haven't met a woman that you actually like, that you want to hang out with, that you want to be their friend.
I wonder why that's the case.
I don't know.
Like, why do some men hate? Did somebody break your heart in the 9th, 10th grade and you just can't do it no more?
I don't know. Because I'm a good friend. I have several male friends. The majority of my friends are men. I'm a good friend.
I'm
I'm
thankful
not-
I haven't ran across a woman hater. I couldn't be friends with a woman hater.
hey. Not I blame. Oh, not the Oedipus complex. We blame it for the men's not liking women. Listen,
They want to have sex with the women, but they don't like women.
if you don't like, I am an amazing friend. So I listen. I be a good friend. Even though it takes a minute. Listen, you got to get me to care about you first. That'd be the first hurdle. Because if I don't care, it's a problem. When I don't care, I do. It'd be the Scorpio in me. Ugh, Jesus. Sure.
I don't know what it is with me. I already don't like too many strangers. So
I listen. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. You can be my friend. But if you move weird or you do something weird, I'm probably gonna be like, oh, okay. Well, listen here, friend. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna stop talking to you because I don't really like you or what you talking about. Not that I have any ill will towards you or I want you not to be a success in life. I want you to get to the table, eat, and be full. You just can't do it over here, beloved. Okay? All right. You and me are
agreed.
apart. I keep going over there somewhere.
Okay, let's not talk about these men no more. They trash, ignorant. I ain't got time for them. I'm not going down. I'm not giving y'all a click nor a view for y'all foolishness.
Listen, not all men are trash.
I said those.
Those men. Oh, those men. Yeah.
Those men.
Not all. I raised a good man because my son is a good man.
Yes,
that's a good man, Savannah.
I said I will say those. I will pinpoint what I'm talking about because I don't like to do generalities, if that's a word. But one more thing I want to talk about because we always talking too much.
Oh God, what now? What we doing?
It was just the 4th of July, or as I said, the 15th day after Juneteenth, whichever one you celebrated, the remix, whatever you want to call it. But I saw this picture. Would you throw these on the grill?
Hell no. What is that? Why would you? Why? Who did that?
That's for the people that really love a good theme and will stick with
flavored with vanilla and fruit punch. That can't be.
Oh, wait. I didn't see the flavor.
You
thought it was just food coloring. It got flavors on there. I ain't see the flavor. Okay, now that's just really nasty.
That can't be. That's not. That has to be. That has to be fake.
You see,
that has to be fake. Ain't no way in God's green earth.
They in the Kroger. Now I didn't see the flavor.
Ain't in no damn Kroger because how is half the hot dog blue and the other half red? That's Photoshop. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Ain't no damn freedom.
I saw that. I said, that is a fool. I said, y'all love a theme. I said, y'all love a theme. Y'all will eat anything for the 4th of July. I don't have to have color-coded hot dogs. And I love me a good barbecue hot dog. But at the end of the day, it's got to be a little bit burnt anyway for me to eat it. So it don't matter. But that was funny. That was it.
I've been craving a Philly cheesesteak so bad.
I like the Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Now I'm thinking about I might go to that restaurant this weekend and get some.
Friend, I'm not going to listen. No, I want the whole thing with the soft bread and the extra cheese, some mushrooms, a little steak sauce, a little mayo, and some fries. I also want some Cajun ranch wings, but I can't do both.
Oh, that sounds good. Cajun ranch.
Yes.
I ain't had that combination, but I like both.
Listen, there's this place called Chex Grill, Wings and Grill here. And they hipped me to the Cajun ranch situation. I said, oh, I likes that. So I have to decide
Had some
what I'm going to
French
eat
Asian the other day, and that
because
was
I can't have both now. I'm trying to unbig my back so I can only have one of them, and then I have to get on the treadmill. Then
we'll
I
just have one day, the other the next day. Just don't eat it at the same time.
oh, I could never listen. I'm mad that as I'm losing weight, I realize that I'm eating less food. Like I had a 10-piece wing and could only eat 6 of the wings. I was upset. I looked at them 4 wings for a long. I was upset in my feelings. Like, why am I full already?
Look,
What is happening?
that just happened to me because I'm on this medicine. My doctor gave me that, curb your appetite, whatever. And I don't never be believed. It's raining outside and they popping fireworks. I'm over it. But anyway, I hear somebody popping fireworks, but I ordered me a 20-piece.
Mm-hmm.
I had half lemon pepper, half honey hot. I only ate about 4 of them wings, and like my appetite, I just couldn't bring myself to
And
eat
then I
it.
realized I'm no longer hungry. This is some bullshit.
And I done wasted $25 because I ordered them the day before I went out of town.
Look, that's just like I told my cousin. I said I find myself that as I'm working out and all this other stuff, that I tend to start sweating faster than I normally used to. If that's a side effect of being skinny, I don't want that. I don't want
That's a
that.
side effect, but look, I ain't never been.
I don't want that. It's a side effect
Just to work
of
out.
being
Work it
skinny
out.
that you start sweating faster. Oh no. I don't know. I guess it's because I'm anemic, so I'm always cold, right? So, like, it takes a lot for me to actually start to like break a sweat, unless it's Sunday and I'm under them hot behind lights on the stage, and then immediately my lace be in danger, and I'll be upset. But I noticed that I had just gone outside because I was going to help my brother move. I didn't even do nothing. I just walked down the stairs and walked to his car, and there was sweat on my foot. I said,
Well, it's summertime. It's hot.
I don't like it.
It's hot.
But I don't care. It could be 100 degrees and I could walk from here to there without breaking into a sweat. And now, if I think about it too hard, I'll start sweating. And I don't like that. I don't like to be sweaty. Do more smoothies, son. Okay, well, send me some recipes for smoothies then.
It could be, but I think it's the heat.
I don't want.
That's how it was in Vegas. As soon as I exited the door, we were sweating.
Friend, I don't know
Ready to
because
pass.
I went in November pissed off because I had thought fits for Vegas and it was 30 degrees outside. I was chill.
That's gonna be the next time. I told myself I'm not going back to Vegas in the summer month. It has to be spring or fall.
Listen, so BravoCon is the weekend of my birthday. It's November 3rd that weekend. So
That's
and it's gonna be in Vegas. So I think me and Loretta was talking about going back.
Is it BravoCon or DragCon?
It's BravoCon is in
Bravo.
Vegas in November. We working on doing DragCon next Mother's Day because that's Mother's Day in LA. Mother's Day weekend in LA.
Oh,
so
I'm gonna have to hop in the car with y'all one time because y'all be
we will never be in nobody's car. We in the plane. I beat us at the airport, honey.
I'm always in the car driving.
When we going to Atlanta and shit, and we went to Tennessee, we was in the car. We went to Vegas, we hopped the plane. When we went to Texas, we hopped the plane. When we went to Puerto Rico, we hopped the plane. No, daughter, we be taking multiple sides.
Well,
I don't know because we don't care about Kiki's man. He can go sit down and shut up. We don't care.
I saw some about Kiki's man because I just went to the Usher concert and Usher was singing up on her, and I guess he said her outfit was too revealing to be a mother. But I
who said that? The baby daddy
boyfriend. Yeah, the baby daddy.
Well, you saw her before she left the house. So what the problem is? It wasn't too revealing until
Usher got up there.
Usher was singing Climax to her on the stage in front of 50,000 people. Now. Better stupid.
I couldn't tell if that was real or fake because I'm like, Kiki been dressing before and after she had that baby. I don't understand what he's talking about. So yes, I didn't care about that either.
Is she mad? He is mad. Even though I did this full face of makeup so I could do this review, I'm not gonna do it.
He was at the Usher concert. It was husbands and boyfriends begging Usher to sing in a woman face. Like, here, sing with mine.
Not here sing with my.
They were. They were.
Oh, well, all the people are gone. I'm gonna end this live on. It's been over 90 minutes on the people. Okay, lovely.
But tell me again, when y'all went to see RuPaul, who did y'all see? Because I was a little bit upset with my tickets. I'm happy I only spent $50.
Oh, why? What was wrong with your ticket?
Because of course Derek Barry was there, and he can do a good Britney, but I wasn't looking forward to Derek Barry. Nikki Doll ain't do nothing but walk up and down the stage. She didn't even do a twerk, a hip flip, or nothing. I'm not a fan of Diabetes. So those were three. I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, it definitely depends on who's
there. And I got to see Kennedy Davenport, cool, and Alexis Mateo, cool. But the other three, I was like, okay.
Yeah, because when we went, it was Derek Barry, Plastique Tiara, Kennedy Davenport, Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Monique Hart was the host. And there was somebody else. I don't know, but they dropped Plastique Tiara out the sky like a ninja. She dropped out of the sky. I said, oh.
That's what Derek Barry did. He dropped out the sky to a Britney song.
Oh no! It was when we did it. It was Plastic Tiara. It was like this Asian scene with these like cherry blossom flowers falling out the sky, and she was dressed like Katana from
I would have loved to see that lineup because
it was everything. I had to find the video. I'll send you the video because we took tons of video. I had to send you the
videos, but I was just like, I don't care about Derek Barry. I don't care about Nikki Doll or Diabetes. Alexis Mateo put on a great performance, and of course, Kennedy did all her kicks and flips and splits. I had a good time. They said they don't want. I wanted Usher to come up in that balcony so bad.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
He could have sang in my face anytime.
Now he gonna sing in your face. Hold on.
I guess it stopped raining because now they shooting off firecrackers and they probably couldn't wait.
Listen.
I don't care. They gonna get shocked with some lightning around. How do you even set off firecrackers? I don't look.
In the rain. I don't know. Listen, you can. They'll tell you I think they'll tell you the lineup. When you going, Dre?
They didn't tell us the lineup because when you look it up, they list about 20 queens, but you don't know which ones are actually there.
We were only sad that Latrice. It was during Latrice Royale's run, but the night we went, she was out of
getting an award.
She was in California accepting an award. Her and her husband.
I would have been happy with Silky and Monique and Plastique. I would have been happy with them. I was like, it was $50 and oh well. But that's it. Let me know because I want to hop on the flight or in the back seat. I don't know. I feel like I'm taller than y'all. One of y'all might have to get in the back seat.
How tall are you, Jill?
See, I'm 5'4.5".
So am I. So what you mean? No, ma'am. You're not taller than nobody. Please. Let's
Like, from the pictures, I look a little bit taller.
That's your imagination, daughter. First of all,
Billy Porter. I didn't even know he was married.
Yeah, he married to that white man.
Oh. He ain't the only one getting divorced.
There's a lot of people getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chris. Usher tickets are expensive.
Not the balcony.
Not yet, Tracy. Not yet. I had to pay for things like rent and my phone bill. I hate being a responsible adult sometimes.
They got a new, is it Ole Hendrickson? They've been promoting a new under eye corrector that looks like.
First of all, Olaf is expensive. Hey, Ravine.
It's not
Olaf Hendrickson is expensive as hell.
It's not an F in that
Olaf, OLAF.
I thought it was OLE Hendrickson.
That man's name is Olaf.
I thought it was Ole.
No, ma'am. I don't think so.
That's why I'm never gonna be a makeup influencer. I can't say all of that, them brands. But he got some new under eye corrector that looks like chapstick, and it really looks. I want to try it. It is probably $35.
Hold on.
You got a palette? I didn't know you had an eyeshadow palette. Or did I buy an eyeshadow palette?
Did you? Oh, you sent it to me? I ain't got it. Listen, my mama talk about, I got some packages for you. And okay, it's OLE Hendrickson. You was close.
Okay, I'm about to say. They said Olaf is the snowman in Frozen.
My mama been running around with my package. I saw her on Sunday, and I was supposed to get it from her, and that never happened. Thank you, kid. I appreciate you.
You welcome. DoorDash.
Wow. Bring me an orange soda, please.
Oh, now that look good. I done got hungry. What time is it? It's 8:00. I done got hungry. People DoorDash into your room. And let me get off of here. My husband calling me, and it is our anniversary. I gotta go pay him attention.
Yes, you do. Happy anniversary, Mr. TV. Since we cussed.
Thank you.
I got all 3 of my lipsticks. That was the best deal ever. Listen, that's all I'm saying.
I'm about to go find me something to eat. And I guess go pay him some attention. He probably like, you always on that live.
Okay, we're getting off now. Bye, y'all.
Okay, we back on Wednesdays at 6 because I don't think I'm going out of town during the week for July. I'll probably do a weekend here or there, but not during the week. So we back at Wednesdays at 6. We're going to give love and marriage, love and disaster, love and bad decisions, Detroit, the best effort we can. But I feel like rolling my eyes every week. But that's it. All right, Abby, enjoy your DoorDash.
Thank you.
And I'll talk to you. I guess I'm definitely gonna see you Saturday. I guess
You're
gonna roll out at the foolishness on Ready to Love on Saturday.
Ready to be a red flag.
Pretty much, or already a red flag. We'll see y'all. I guess Saturday on Kamisha channel. Wednesday back over here. Bye, y'all.